Guys, there has always been a debate in the knife world, flipper tab or no flipper tab, but the question is, why not both? As you saw up in front of us, or maybe still in front of us, I don't know how the edit's gonna go, this is the Kaiser Mini Roach, and it has an awesome little feature that we're gonna look at today, and that is the fact that it has a removable flipper tab. So flipper tab, no flipper tab, why not both? Let's look at it from above. Well, like I said, guys, in the intro, limiting you by your preference of flipper tab or non-flipper tab really is a bad idea. And what Kaiser did here with this Mini Roach is not a new concept, but just the fact that that's removable is awesome, because this thing is really good with both. So we're going to talk about some of the things that I'm going to show you how this works, but we're talking about this knife real quick. This is the Kaiser Mini Roach. This is going to get another video. This is an awesome knife. This is one of those rare knives that the mini version is better for me than the large version. So let's talk about the knife for a couple minutes here real quick. This is the Kaiser Mini Roach. I had the full-size Roach. It's the King Roach or whatever they call it. And it just seemed a little too big, and it kind of felt out of sorts in my hand. Jared sent me this as a gift. This is the Mini Roach, and it is truly awesome. I just want to talk about the knife for a minute. So it comes down super thin, great action, feels good in hand, and I personally like this one without the flipper tab because you just feel like you have more purchase. This knife does not feel bad without a flipper tab. But that gets back to the point of what I was talking about is, for guys that only like knives with flipper tabs, if this knife was like in this configuration, they would have to make two separate versions of the knife, which means two different milling patterns, things like that. What they've done is they are able to appeal to a broader audience by simply making the flipper tab a removable part. So this knife is great with or without the flipper tab. So let's go ahead. I'm going to show you how this works. It's really simple. This is probably not going to be a long video. The biggest part of it's going to be the disassembly of the knife, because you do have to take the knife apart to do it. I wish there was a way you could do it. I wish that there was, like, if they had an access point here where you could just take the screw out and slide the flipper tab out, would be cool if it was keyed that way. But, you know, hey, it is pretty simple if you're somebody that tinkers with their knives. So the only thing you really need to do this are a couple small tools. So let's go ahead and grab that, and we'll take a look at it, and I'll show you how to put the flipper tab on. I'll show you how it looks with the flipper tab, and then you know, put it back together and show you the action with the flipper tab. Guys, what goes better together in the kitchen than coffee and kitchen knives? Well, nothing. That's why I'm jumping into the video real quick to give you guys a real quick announcement. I don't know if you've seen it. I have Coffee Brand Coffee as an affiliate, and Doll Strong Knives. Both of them offer a discount if you use my affiliate link. So go check out some coffee and check out some knives. So like I said, you don't need much. You need a Torx driver. You need a bit driver, I'm sorry. Bit driver and two size Torx. You need a T6 and a T8. So it's really simple. You're just going to take out your pivot. I recommend having one of these magnetic bowls. Just take out your pivot screw, toss it in the bowl, and then just take your, so that's a T8 on the pivot. Everything else is going to be a T6. And then you take out the body screws back here in the backspacer, and it is a really simple disassembly. Simple two body screws that go through the backspacer for the assembly screws. And you just take those, toss those in your bowl. You take your flipper tab, take that scale off, drop your bearings in the bowl just to get them out of the way. And it's just as simple as taking this T6 and your flipper tab, and I keep the screw in the flipper tab, and you just simply unscrew that T6 screw that's in the flipper tab. I'm gonna put that back in the bowl so I don't lose it. And you take your blade and just slide your flipper in and then flip it over, and there's a chamfered out spot, a countersunk spot. You drop your flat topped T6, magnetic driver, sorry. It's hard doing this behind the camera, guys. I have to tell you. And you just put it in, screw it down nice and snug, and now your flipper tab is on the knife, and all you have to do is just simply reassemble the knife. It's something that, like, if you were going to do some maintenance anyway and you just decided you wanted to throw a flipper tab back on it, you could do, you just line everything up. I'm gonna do the body screws first since I already have the T6 in, the bit driver. I don't know, guys, noticed my nerve damage and palsy in my hand have gotten worse. It gets difficult sometimes to do these fine motor skill tasks. And the fact that I'm starting to develop carpal tunnel does not help it either. So just a simple assembly or disassembly, drop that piece in, reassemble it, and you are completely good to go. So in 2 minutes and 36 seconds, I took this knife apart, put on the flipper tab, and now you have that flipper tab if you want it. So let's get this out of the way, and I'm talking about why I think this is pretty brilliant. I really think this is a brilliant idea, and it's not a new idea. Like I said, other companies have done it, but utilizing it is brilliant because it allows you to appeal to a broader audience of people. Like I said, some people hate flipper tabs. Some people want reverse flick only. And I can see on this knife, I can see it. That kind of just feels in the way. It doesn't, I mean, it's a great knife either way, but taking that flipper tab out of the mix just gives it a better, it just has a better look and a better feel, in my opinion. If I couldn't do that with this knife, I think I wouldn't like it as much because it appeals, like if I want to use the flipper tab, I can. If I don't want to, I don't have to. And it allows them to show something cool. But the other thing is, guys like to tinker with stuff. I love to tinker and mess around with stuff, disassemble things. This just gives you another aspect of that. You can personalize your knife a little bit if you want. The other thing too is they could make other attachments for this if they wanted to. I think it would be cool if it had different shaped flipper tabs, you know? If you wanted to, you could probably coat this and give it a pop of color if you wanted, because it's removable instead of doing the whole blade. So little things like that appeal to a broader audience, and it just makes it really cool to be able to do that. Now, I'm giving one of these away for the 10,000 sub giveaway when I hit 10,000 subs, and it has this same feature as well. And so it is just a nice little touch so that you could buy one knife and not have to have two different versions of it. It's like, say you get it and you're like, oh, I don't like it. Maybe I'll try the flipperless version, and then you spend money twice. No, you got both versions right there at your hands. So I really like the idea of it a lot. I really love this knife. I'm really glad Jared sent it to me. The Mini Roach, if you haven't checked it out, this is going to get another video. I think this is up there. This is another one of those knives that have come, best knives that have come in this year. I'm going to do a compilation of that soon, coming up on the holidays. This is definitely going to be in that video because it's truly a great knife, and it allows you a lot of versatility. So great knife. But like I said, this was about that little feature that they've done on not just this one. There's a couple other knives that they've done on. I'd like to see more companies do this. I would love to see more companies do this. I think it would do a lot for the knife community to have that option of taking something like this knife doesn't look real good with this here. It looks like a scared bird. You take that off and you got a really good looking knife. Like, look at that. It looks like a scared bird, or maybe a seahorse. It looks like a scared seahorse. So at any rate, guys, let's turn this around, do some final thoughts, and send you out about your day, and keep an eye open for the next video about this, which is, it's going to be the compilation of 5 great knives this year or something like that. I'll figure it out. Guys, there you go. That's it on this one. I just wanted to get this. I honestly wasn't going to film this. It's Sunday. I had no intention of filming this today. But I had this in my pocket, and I was like, let's put the flipper tab back on it and see if I really do like it better without. And the truth is, absolutely, it has to come back off. I've only had it on there for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, nope. As soon as I get done filming this, the flipper tab's coming right back off and going in a bowl. So yeah. It's a lot of fun. It gives you some versatility, and it, like I said in the video, hits a broader market. It's a very good idea on Kaiser's part. So that's it, guys. If you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down. But please try to tell me why. I can't change the content if you don't tell me what you don't like. If you want to support the channel, it's as simple as like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the bell icon. If you do hit the bell icon, make sure you've got notifications set to all, or you won't get notified of everything that goes up. And also make sure you got notifications turned on your device.
Other ways you can do it if you want to support the channel financially, I say it all the time. I have a ton of affiliates down below. It's like self-sponsorship. Any of the affiliate links you use to purchase anything, the Amazon links, anything, always goes directly to the channel and doesn't cost you anything at checkout, but there's a couple that save you money. Coffee Brand Coffee, 5% off your overall order at Coffee Brand Coffee. And Atlas VPN right now is 85% off a 2-year subscription, which makes it $44 for 2 years. That's amazing. Other ways you can do it, I have a membership down below. It's all tier-based. Everyone that's a member has access to my Gilded server. It's just like Discord. We have a lot of fun and chat and goof off there. If you are a premium or baseline tier member, you automatically get entered into giveaways I do of very good, pretty good knives. And if you are a premium member, you have access to a paid-walled sharpening tutorial series only for the premium tier guys here on YouTube. And the final ways, merchandise store over on Ember Shirt Co. I have a coupon code there that will save you 10% of on your order over there. It's CrazySharp, all one word, capital C, capital S, CrazySharp, saves you 10% at checkout. And if you send me pictures of you wearing my merchandise, I'll put them in the outro of the video. Guys, that's it. I love you all. Keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I will see you in the next video.